Hi everyone, I hope you're practicing hard with your guitars. Today we're going to have a look at a good tune. It's a solo from Mr. Big. The band was called Mr. Big. They were out a couple of years ago. The guitar player was called Gilbert, and if you ever get a chance to check him out, he's a really amazing player. Plays mainly electric guitar, but this was a great acoustic guitar solo and not too difficult to play. So what I'll do, as ever, is I'll play it through for you so you can hear how it goes, and then I'll break it down. So let's have a listen to it. There we are. Nice solo that, I think. He plays very well, Paul Gilbert, so do check him out on YouTube. So let me show you how to play it. So here's the first bit. So what am I doing here? Well, put your first finger on the first fret of the G, second finger on the second fret of the D, and you want to pick these two strings together, okay? So I'm just pinching them here, so you get that type of sound, all right? Now, that's the first bit. And then what you do is move your first finger up to the second fret, all right? Then put your third finger on the fourth fret of the D and pinch it again, all right? You got that shape this time. And then you're going to move that shape up 2 frets. So you've got this. That sounds quite cool. Now it does a little bit where you add now your second finger. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Leave your first finger where it is. Add your second finger to the 5th fret of the D. Of the B. All right, so you've got this. And now, what you want to do now is a good little move. Keep these 2 fingers where they are, all right? And then you want to put your third finger on the 6th fret, okay, of the G, and your little finger on the 7th fret of the D, and you get this sound. Okay, so you've got this so far. Now, when you've got this shape here, the reason why you're leaving those ones where they were, because you're going to take off your third finger now. So after you've gone, you take your third finger, take that one off. All right, let me show you that. Okay, hopefully you can see that. It's a funny move. So take your third finger off from the 6th fret of the G. And then you've got this. So that is, just play 4 on the D, 4 on the G, and then hammer on with your third finger to the 6th fret of the D. Twice, all right? So altogether, the first bit is this. That sounds quite cool. All right, here's the next bit. All right, so pretty much the same. I'll tell you what changes. This is the same. Okay, that's all the same, but this time, instead of taking your third finger off, you go to put your second finger on the 5th fret of the D, first finger on the 4th fret of the high E, and strum and kind of pick, you know. This time you're picking now that the B and the E strings, and you get that sound. And then you have a little lick, which sounds quite cool. So what you're doing there is, put your first finger on the 2nd fret, the high E, hammer on to the 4th fret, pull off to the 2nd fret again, and off to the open E, and then hit the open B, and then 2nd fret on the high E again, pull off to the open E, and then hit an open low E. So if I do that slow, so up to speed, which sounds quite good. So let me play you that section through a bit slower. Good. Right, nearly at the end now. So the end bit goes like this. So I'll play that a bit slower just so you could hear. This first bit is the same. Okay, then it changes. You move up here and you do this. So put first finger on the 9th fret of the G, second finger on the 10th fret of the B, and then just take your second finger off. And that is barring now the 9 of the G, 9 of the B. Okay, then you do this, which is 9, all right, on the D, 8 on the G, 7 on the B. So you've got, and then you do a similar move that you did before. Okay, which basically what you're doing there is hold, if you bar down the 9 on the D, 9 on the G, 9 on the B, so you get that sound, and then you hammer on with your third finger to the 11th fret of the D. So then you've got this nice little run he does. So that is 11 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, and then 12 on the B. Okay, 12 on the B, go back to 9 on the G, and then 10 on the B, back to 9 on G, so far. Okay, so a little kind of counterpoint there. And then you have this. So that is 9, 10, 12 on the B. Slide into 9 on the G, finish on 11 on the D. So and then a little double stop. 9 on the B, 12 on the high E. And then you do this lick again. And then you hit the B, so same thing again, slightly different though. Okay, so you're hammering on 2 up to 4, off to 2 again, off to E, and then you're going to hit a harmonic here at the 12th fret. Now what you do here is you don't actually press down, you just hold your finger over the 12th fret, lightly, touch the strings, and you get that sound. And then the last lick is you slide from 7 to 9 on the B. That's actually quite difficult to do. So let me play you that last section slowly. Well, there we are. That is it for another week. Hope you enjoyed that blog. Have some fun with that. It's a nice one to play along with the record because he's not detuning, so you can actually play it along with the record, which is great. So have some fun with that. I'll see you on the next blog.